along with
Oke guys, kita masuki ke game yang pertama, match yang terakhir antara Homebois SG melawan RSG.
Both sides are looking strong.
Sama-sama ada dua player Indo ya guys ya.
So this is gonna be a hard one, and of course with that being said, this sets the tone for the rest of the series. Winner probably gonna get an easier time going into game 2.
Di sini sih biasanya RSG yang menang ya guys ya. Ditambah adanya Diablo yang pakai Esmeralda, Oki dan Lucian Kitty yang dari Indo ya guys ya. Roamernya beserta bot lanernya cuy. Sailah ini legend loh guys ya. Sejak MPL SG season 2. Dan kemarin pas M3 ikutan juga guys dia guys. Legends juga di RSG SG ya.
One times. Yeah, let's not forget about that. Yeah, one time spin every single time. And I have to say, Mitsuri up against Oki, right? I mean, the lane matchup is very, very unique, right? Both of them, 1-1 up against a Claw. 1-1, you do have the range. 1-1, you do have the kiting skills as well. But the Claw, you have that BMI to get you out of the dodge any single time that you want.
Yep, and they actually survived on the side of Homebois SG against that
Diablo sih kalau udah dikasih Esmeralda guys ya, atau enggak ya dikasih Badang ya, itu dia OP banget sih.
Like the moment the first invasion happens, RSG get the lead and they just smash the competition from there.
Exactly, and RSG they will roll with the momentum, right? They will roll with whatever that they have and just take it.
Di sini Pax dia pakai Parsia ya, bukan pakai Nana lagi guys.
Very aggressive start coming from the side of RSG, immediately invading since they know of the very fact that Angela has got very good kill potential all the way at the start of the early game. And let's not forget, we are looking at an Esmeralda versus a Furvius game. So Furvius have got no way to get any form of lane priority, being absolutely cowering in fear in front of him since he does have his mortal enemy right there.
Bre kalau udah dikasih Alpha sih terlalu OP guys. Kemarin aja M4 pakai Alpha loh guys ya.
You have the shield cutter, which is going to be Esmeralda.
Yep, Sailor is 4, so we have to watch out for the hard guard. That might change the fight.
Oh, the Baleri, he's going to take the Alpha.
Dari scar banget sih.
Loh, yang
dapat super
ya. And Super Jogs, there we go. Super Jogs with a nice steal. There we go, first turtle of the game, and right now Sailor and Bray, they're just trying to take it with the help of Diablo. But here comes Dairy! 3-man all the way in. What a catch from Dairy! Instantly 1 for 2.
What are we looking at? This is a very different Homebois from the regular season.
They have the Homebois buff.
Kelas banget guys ya.
Yep, I mean, they definitely have rubbed off of that win in Malaysia, and you can see Homebois playing very, very differently.
Exactly, this is a whole new Homeboy. That is so insane. The demonic force coming in, but oh, it's just insane. It's too much. It's too much.
The wall charge by Dairy, my goodness. And you know, now mentally it's going to be quite stressful for RSG because every single time they have the ultimate up, they're going to have to be wary about this Dairy's wall charge. And I mean, that's not going to be a very safe space mentally.
It all started from the Spear of Alpha, right? That Spear of Alpha just coming in, just
ini untuk itemnya sendiri masih item pecahan ya guys ya.
Such a good turnaround from Dairy. 3-man knockup with the wall charge.
Ini yang gue notice sih Fear Nocture guys, karena ya bisa dibilang kan Poveus udah jarang banget guys ya, bahkan nggak ada yang pick kemarin di MPL Indo ya. Bisa-bisanya di pick loh guys ya. Ya itulah guys, enaknya di MPL Singapura selalu ada kejutan ya.
Or rather, not come back online, but rather come online. You know, when it comes down to the rest of the game, yes, it's very understandable that we might be expecting a little bit more of a EXP heavy lane. Most of the time, you wouldn't want to see much of a fight going on in the northern side. RSG and Homebois, they would want to play within the jungles as much as possible, as both of their identity really revolves around either river domination or the jungle domination.
Yep, and I realized the Phoveus pick is a very nice pick as well because you do have a 1-1, a Kaja, a Alpha as well. I mean, with the Esmeralda, you have 4 heroes who can jump and dash. Free demonic force for everybody.
Perhaps eventually. At one point in time when 1-1 actually joins in the game, it might actually get a little bit more difficult.
Markiban,
the catch and the Spear of Alpha coming in, but Dairy coming in with a wall charge and a flicker all the way back, and Super Jogs is not going to be able to take away that turtle, and it is going to be the turtle going down. But the turnaround, but look at the demonic force, Virno Cure just going on and on. But the all crossbow tank is gonna get popped down onto Vernocure as well. But Super Jock,
Oh my goodness!
he's still going in.
Vernocure, alah.
Jumping in
Coba nggak
over and
tuh?
over again.
Masih aman, coy.
Diablo. Take a look at Diablo. Oh, he's still trying to go for it. Even pops the sprint as well. But I have
Big
to give
respect
it
ya
to,
guys ya. Masih
RSG
aman
side
loh
as
guys.
Ray, able to take that turtle away and turn the tide.
Yeah, but this is a spectacle because this is one of the rare few times that you see RSG not having the lead in the early game.
Yeah.
Now, of course, one thing to note that when we looked into that fight, Vernocure was in that fight, Oki was in that fight as well.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the only one kill that Vir managed to get was a single one off of losing Cutie. And as a Fervius, when you join a fight against a 1-1, you want to expect a lot more out of that. And going to only get that one kill for himself is
itu Angela udah ngamenin foto ya.
Because your power
Jadi
spike against
terlalu
a 1-1
aman,
is
guys.
absolutely mental. Eventually, you will
apalagi Angela midlane ya, jadi aman dia.
Once Oki get more items, you can't land a single one of these demonic force. So you gotta have to take note of when you are capable of doing anything to a 1-1.
Exactly, and even with the new buff as well, right?
Exactly.
The new patch, this 1-1 is so quick. And then what's the point of this Fervius then?
Yes, so at least when it comes down to the Fervius, you are capable of getting a very strong head start into the early stages of the game. You essentially forces the Oki into the fight, but hold on a second.
Justice all the way in onto Super Jogs as well, but Super Jogs is a very tanky boy. Crossbow tank still able to pop out, but no, they're not going to go for it. They're trying to go for the bomb lane turret siege, but to no avail. Able to take down the turret by 1/4 of HP, but that's not much.
All right, so back to the point, right? The main thing that you would want to have Fervius is that number one, you want to ground Oki if he's in the fight. Or number two, you make sure that Oki doesn't even join in the fight. Because you wouldn't want to be as a 1-1. You wouldn't want to join the fight knowing that, yeah, I'm going to die to Vir. Because he's got items and his power spike is way higher than mine and way faster than mine.
Exactly. And Super Jogs, wow.
Oh yes, Brian dapat bro.
Super Jogs away. And right now, Derry, he looks very low. Feather Ashra comes in, but Derry goes for the flicker, but he's not going to go for the wild charge.
2-1 guys ya berarti ya, tapi berarti RSG lebih menang guys, lebih unggul buat turtle-nya ya.
Homebois, they did well in the first part of the first half of the game, but right now we are going to be transitioning into the mid game, and it looks like Mitsuri starting to falter against Oki.
Yeah, but kind of looking like he's faltering, but look at Oki still running away, but here comes the hard guard. Is he going to be coming in? No. BMI brings Mitsuri all the way back home and still safe and sound.
Good patience from Sailor to hold back on that hard guard. I mean, on a normal basis, I think it would have been used already.
Conceal, look at Lucian Cutie with a conceal, but he misses on the Divine Justice. Gets rolled all the way back in, but the flicker coming in from Pex as well. Trying to go for the but it's not going to be enough. But Hardguard goes down onto Toki, but HP all the way there. He's going to get a knockup. Lucian Cutie runs low. Super Joe just trying to get a little bit back. Mitsuri too far in with your elbows. A little bit too deep, Mitsuri. And
mereka yang mulai, mereka yang KO ya guys ya, cuma ya dapetin turretnya sih.
Positioning by RSG was so
sama aja bohong guys.
A lot of push and pull coming from RLG, and all eyes on Oki. Whenever Sailor just going to be putting the hard guard on top of Oki, he pretty much becomes a new person. You're not too afraid of a lot of things, and you are just so willing to go back into the fight. But at that point in time, Mitsuri was completely abandoned by Homebois just because of the fact that, yes, he do have the mobility, yes, he does have the sprint, but you can only do so much as an early game Claude. And during all that push and pull, he found himself in the middle of a sandwich.
Exactly, and Pex forcing to use
War X udah diamankan oleh Bray ya guys ya. Golden Staff udah diamankan oleh Mitsuri.
This is gonna reveal my age, but it feels like every time Sailor uses the hard guard, it's kind of like the Mighty Morphing Power Ranger.
Oh, there we go. The age gets revealed.
Go into the
Tyrannosaurus
Power Ranger form, and there's no one that can
pakai masker sendiri ya guys.
All the way in, and this is what Sailor job is, right? He's just there.
Cepu MPL Singapura ya.
Diablo, Oki at
yang
all costs,
sih,
right?
guys.
Especially for Vernocure, if he were to jump in, Mitsuri were to jump in, hard guard instant.
Yeah, and he straight away changes into like the Megazord and stuff, where Oki just becomes a whole different being altogether, along with the damage as well.
Exactly, and Vernocchio here still able to get some pressure, but all the way back in. But Bray runs a little bit low as well. The Alpha has been popped, but no, the Lord is still going to go into RSG's hands. Maybe runs low. 12 Alpha comes in all the way in, but the jump comes in for Vernocchio. Demonic Force.
Aduh guys, kena Markiban ya.
Slashing away. Vernocchio trying to jump in yet again, but is it going to be enough? No, that's going to be the wrong move. What are you doing, Nokia? You're not on the wrong side of the map, and RSG takes this fight and the Lord.
No, that fight, that was super important over to the side of RSG, especially since Diablo understood his mission.
Boleh
yes, he is playing Esmeralda. Yes, he's the mortal enemy of a Furbius, but that doesn't mean that you go 100% of the time onto the Furbius.
Exactly, but the Guardian Barrier coming in, bro, but it just kind of denies any movement coming out from Homebois as well. But RSG taking the lead and makes it instantly at a 3.7K lead.
Yeah, Bray has been really on point with this referee all the way since he first appeared in the RSG lineup and roster. He has been so consistent and so strong. And RSG now, because of his consistency, they're up by 4.2 thousand gold.
Exactly, 4K gold. That's so much real estate right there. There's so much money. And RSG, they're taking advantage of this. Take a look at this. All the way into the bot lane, the Lord slashing away. They're taking the top lane as well. They are cracking open the mid lane right now as well. Take a look at Oki. He's just doing his job. He's just shredding down. He's just pushing, getting objective for his team. Feather Ashray comes in though, but it's not going to hit onto anybody at all. They're just trying to zone them out, just trying to clear out the waves. And the mid-tier 2 turret gets cracked open again. So right now, RSG, they have all
3 turret doang ya.
Turrets down.
Yeah, when power spikes are achieved already, Diablo just got that ice cream wand, which means that his falling sound is actually going to be very painful and slow people down as well.
Divine Justice all the way back, but the spell of Alpha as well to pull Super Jocks all the way back home. But it's not going to be enough. But the crossbow attack, take a look at this. Treading down onto Dairy. Dairy runs low packs. Oh, look at Oki. All the way into the back line as well. Mitsuri, is he going to be able to chunk him down? No, he is not. All the way into the back line. RSG, they're just diving in. Vernocchio though, trying to take him down. It's alone in the base of Homebois right now, but 3 members down on the side of Homebois.
2 player Indo lawan legend RSG ya.
Okay, he does have
Diablo sama Bray.
So bad, but at least Diablo is still around the area, and if he really needs it, he can come in to at least help Bray. Throughout all of that fight, those relatively messy, I would say that RSG is trying to make full use of all of the gold lead that they have managed to get. They don't have the same habits as some of the other MPLSG teams, whereby they play really safe, and their main focus is to not. RSG are so experienced that they know that they gotta have to make full use of all of these advantages in order to grow even exponentially.
Yep, and you know, based on that, how Sailor and Oki have this perfect combination, I don't think they're gonna allow Homebois to exploit that weakness once again. That was a momentary weakness shown by Oki just by going a bit too far forward, right? Yeah. And you can see, right, when there's no focus on Oki, Homebois just get shredded down.
Lord yang kedua guys, ini kalau RSG mainnya rapi, Lord kedua pun udah bisa end ya.
As well as Sailor, right, on the 1-1 as well as the Angela, but right now RSG, they have the goalie and they're being very, very disciplined.
One thing you're gonna have to remember is that as Esmeralda, the amount of shield absorption that you get is way lower than
nggak kriset guys, masih aman.
Thus, when it was great, you know, Esmeralda don't even need the buff. But right now,
di reset itu Lordnya.
Oh my Lord,
gak di reset guys. Loh, Braynya yang dapat.
Oh my Lord. But look at Dairy just running for his life. Super Jokes still running for his life as well. Vernocchio goes down, and RSG, they take the Lord, they take down Dairy as well, and it is going to be a 2 members down on the side of Homebois with the minions marching to the mid lane, and Bray just trying to take out for the turret, and they have the mid-tier turret open right here, and right now they do have the minions, and Homebois, they're just struggling to survive, they're just barely holding on. Feather Ashray comes in, they're trying to go for the crystal as well, but no, the minion runs low, literally goes for the blazing duets, and he's going to be able to secure and save. It's going to be Homebois.
Yeah, but that's a momentary kind of safe space that Homebois have gotten for themselves, because the Lord is here. RSG might have another punch in them.
Yep, RSG with the Lord coming in as well, and
oke lah, kita lihat saja ya.
They are looking very low. They are going to dash over, but the Flicker comes in with a Divine Justice coming in. Vernocchio goes in for the Demonic Force. Runs low, but the Lord is slashing away, and RSG, they're going to be able to take the call down and take
game pertama diamankan oleh RSG SG guys ya. Gue dari hero-nya aja udah kelihatan ya guys ya, karena RSG SG ini pakai hero power semua guys, terutama ini orang ya, ini orang guys. Nah, sama 2 ini Diablo sama Bray gitu loh guys ya. Sailah ini legend ya tadi ya. Gitu sih guys ya. Oke lah guys, kita lanjut ke game yang kedua guys ya. Bye bye.